Ah, damn it. This happens all the time. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot. It's been a while. So, all right. All right. Hey, what up?
Hey, fancy meeting you here.
Right. Uh, I've never seen you before there, young lady.
Right?
What's your name? Yeah. All right. So here we go. It's been a while.
A long
Welcome
while.
to the 42nd episode. I don't even remember if we know how to do this. See what had happened was I'm Petty Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dupree.
And here we go. Back from a what do you want to call that? Hiatus,
A
basically.
long hiatus.
Real
How
long
long
hiatus.
was it? Was it 7 months for real?
It's been 7 months. I looked at the last time we did a new episode, and it was in August. It was in August. And then before that, remember, we sucked before that.
I
We
know.
sucked before that. We like didn't do episodes and all of that. But we do promise now that it is 2022. We will be hitting you every week on a consistent basis. Just to give you the great show that we've been giving you. Things just happen. Oh my God, 7 months has been a long, long time.
So much has happened in that 7 months. You want
Yeah.
to go first?
No. Well. I guess. Yeah. I guess we can.
You go
Uh,
first.
so first of all, as y'all can see, we got new toys. I have a whole like microphone right now, and she has a microphone, and we're gonna get like some cute stuff to go here on like the background of her stuff, and then mine too. And then I wish we can. My cameraman Big Lou is off for today, but we got a whole new setup in here. Michelle back in makeup.
Here
Uh,
too.
yeah, we got a whole little thing going. So life has changed, and we still back at it, man. So here we go. We back at it. Again, you can check us out every Wednesday here at 9 p.m. Facebook, on Instagram. I don't know if we're recording on Instagram or not, but
Not
we'll
today.
figure that out. Yeah, on another date and time. Yeah.
Look, we
So
lucky we made it here.
yeah. So I'm thinking now. I don't like to say something in your voice. Talk
Oh, now
talk
you're
to
gonna
me.
say you don't like the way I sound?
It's cool. It's cool for now. Let's do it.
No,
We'll work on it.
you
You're good.
approved the sound.
You're good. We got
Okay.
toys and everything now. We just want to show off, be fancy and everything. Yes. Noise compressor off.
Yeah, keep it off.
Yeah.
Keep it off.
Yeah. All right. So
What
let's
have you
talk.
been doing since August?
Oh my God. Traveling, mourning, celebrating, working, traveling, loving life. Yeah. It's been a whole 7 months. Divide 30 by that, 210 days. It's been interesting 7 months. So okay, let's go back. August.
Yep.
August was the summer. I was in the middle of traveling. I don't even remember where I was in August.
I'm sure it was Vegas.
I may have went to Vegas. When did Usher? I've seen Usher
You've
twice.
seen right
I've seen Usher
twice
twice.
now.
I seen him twice. Yes, I seen him Christmas Eve. Went to
Oh,
Vegas. Seen him Christmas Eve, and then I saw him when he debuted. I don't think it's been. Have we talked since?
I didn't know you saw Usher twice. Is he
I saw
worth
Usher twice.
seeing twice?
Absolutely,
As a
absolutely,
grown man, he's worth seeing twice.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but of course, I wasn't by myself. It wasn't like I'm a fanboy. I'm here with Usher. No,
You didn't throw your drawers on stage.
the first show I did. Second show, second, I was like, get it. I'm tossing them. Um, so yeah, it's been a whole lot of travel. It's been a whole lot of travel. I don't see that stopping in my forecast of life. Yeah, either. I like traveling and getting away.
Good for
So
you.
yeah, since August, I want to say it was probably two times to Vegas. Traveled to Phoenix, went to Jamaica for my birthday.
I
That
missed
was
that one.
that was pretty dope. No, it's all good. We'll get you next year,
Oh,
something like that.
I wanted to go too.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm trying to think something else. And I went to the side at least 3 or 4 times in between that. So yeah, I'm A-list on Southwest. I don't know if you peasants.
Oh,
I don't know if you peasants can relate to that, but A-list is the creme de la creme of the flights.
I'm
There's
pretty there, but Alaska Airlines is. What I
Alaska.
fly
Where do they
most.
fly besides Alaska?
Seattle. They flew me actually to Tampa a month ago. Alaska goes to Tampa. Went to Phoenix.
Playing with my
Oh,
toys. I got a mute button, so y'all don't hear me gulping as I was drinking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I went
Go
to
ahead.
Phoenix the week after you were in Phoenix, so that was
Right.
unfortunate.
Yeah, you've been traveling too.
I've been traveling for work. I've
Okay.
been to Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
Okay.
So I've been to Bend, Phoenix, Chicago,
Okay.
Tampa,
Okay. Oh, I
and
think I went to Tampa. I was in Tampa too. Yeah, I went to Tampa too.
I
I
think
was in
those are
Tampa.
all the places I've been since we've last.
Yeah. I just like this whole traveling thing, getting up, getting out, getting away. You know, I dig that.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So all of that happened. I've just been traveling, like I said, Chicago, Phoenix, Vegas, etc., etc. I think I went somewhere else. I'm trying to
Probably
remember.
Vegas again. You'll be in Vegas.
See, here's the deal with Vegas, though. Like, and why I like Vegas. You know, um, outside of the obvious,
What's the obvious?
it's a family show. I'll let you know a little after midnight when we can talk about stuff like
Okay.
that.
You know, I've
Um,
never been to
wait,
Vegas, so you
wait,
are going to have to tell me
wait. Let me just clarify. It has nothing to do with prostitutes. Let me just say that.
because
I
you
don't know
know
if
it
people
sounded like
probably
it.
think it did. So let me just clarify that. It had nothing to do with prostitutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the vibe. I like the vibe because I rarely gamble. If I gamble, I'll get on the Wheel of Fortune slot machines. That's it. I'm not like blackjack and roulette table. No, I'm there
Those
for
are
the
the
whole.
two, blackjack and roulette.
No, I just like to. It's yeah. It's a whole. It's a different thing for me. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. When we were on the cruise, though, I was on that slot machine. I was on them penny slots, them flying pigs, and those.
The Wheel of Fortune is what you get because you get on the Wheel of Fortune, you use the Wheel of Fortune wheel or whatever. And so you're playing whatever. And then when you hit the Wheel of Fortune, the actual whatever you call it, you hit the Wheel of Fortune thing, you get to actually spin the wheel for Wheel of Fortune. And you land on every time you hit Wheel of Fortune, it's gonna be something good that comes up.
What's the
Anytime
most
you
you've won?
um maybe about $500. Yeah. That was after I lost about yeah, about $500. Yeah.
Okay.
I know my limit though. Like I know after a certain time, after a certain amount that I've lost, okay, I'm done. No more. Because I'm not a professional gambler. Like I'm not. That ain't me. I'm for everything else in Vegas. The shows, the walking the strip. You know, a few of my friends. You know, few of my friends. They go to the dispensary, and I say to them, and I say, I like, why are y'all going here to this god awful place? You know. So I still don't figure out how and why they go to the dispensary, but you know they do. So it's just other things in Las Vegas that you just have to. The food is great, you know.
I've always heard the food is great. I want to eat. I want
It,
to
it's
eat.
always somebody good performing at whatever, you know. So
How much are those tickets, though?
that's the thing. You gotta get them at certain times. Like and I was just talking to somebody about this. They go on, was it Southwest, one of the airline sites on Tuesday nights between like 11, 12, and you can get like cheap flights. So you just gotta watch.
Okay.
I got I have a plug, and I'll just leave it at that. I got a plug.
Okay. Well,
Got
share
my
the plug when it comes time.
yeah, yeah, you know, yeah.
I won't abuse the plug. You know I don't abuse.
We'll talk. We'll talk. You know, a
Okay.
nominal fee may be brought up, but we'll talk. So,
Well, I got a raise at work, so
okay,
I can do a nominal fee, but
nominal. Okay,
my other expenses in life have also gone up to sort of match that raise. So,
because you keep moving, right?
dude, I moved again. So it was about August that we just got everything together because we went to
I'm
we're
starting
rent
to think y'all got some undercover. illegalness going on over there?
Not
Why
yet.
you keep moving? You know
Not
what's going
yet.
on here? People that got stuff going on, they steady moving. Every time you look up, different address, different phone number, different address, different phone number.
And we had just sent out Thanksgiving cards and everything, but
Yeah.
no, so we had just organized everything because our gear room wasn't organized. It was just messed up. But we
Hmm.
finally did everything. And we did that after we offered the owner of the home to rent the downstairs space because it
Can I
was an
just
upstairs
pause
and
you
a
just for a second?
downstairs.
Because you are the only person I know that adds that extra syllable to your words. Yeah, I thought it was everything, right? You like everything. Extra syllable. I was like, Alice is the only person I know that does that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because it was
Are
a
we
lot of
moving?
work that we did.
Okay. You want people to feel it when you everything.
Yes, it's the
Got
emphasis. So
got
we offered to do the downstairs because nobody was living under us. We
okay.
offered him like a grand more, little more than a grand more per month to just have the whole house. And
Uh-huh.
he was like, "No, I can rent it for this much." So, and it was like by the time the negotiations were done, it was like a $200 difference. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Does that $200 really mean that much to you that you're gonna let this go? That you're gonna have it's peace of mind? You got older renters. We ain't tearing up the place. We're stable." He was like, "Nah, I can get it." Never got the renters. We the damn near the whole time, with the exception of like maybe 2 months, we were there in the whole house by ourselves, but only at the top. So 3 days before we had been there a year, knock on the door and said, "You guys have been wonderful tenants, but I'm about to sell the place, so y'all got to go."
Ah, so y'all got softly evicted. Huh.
Softly evicted. Now here that when you get evicted for different reasons, there's a different timeline put on it. You ain't paid rent. I don't know if that's 30 days, something 60 days, but when the owner's just going to sell the house, it's 90 days. So he gave us 90 days, but I didn't have time for 90 days. I got too much going on. I ain't got time to be emotional about it. I ain't got time to plot it out. Let's just go. So hopped on that. We signed a lease in a week and we moved in 3 weeks.
Now, what if the place that you're in is like haunted?
Oh, this place isn't haunted. Oh, it
How
could
do you know?
be.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, I was going to say it's a brand new home built from the foundation up,
Okay.
but
And that
where
means what was there before?
a house that burnt to the ground with a
There you go.
family in it.
The whole family?
They got out and the dog was tied up in the backyard and the neighbor got the dog. So they didn't die in the house, but the whole house burnt up. So we're in a brand spanking new house. We're the first people in this house. I mean, I'm taking the stickers off of the sinks.
Do you hear voices at night? No.
No,
Okay. I'm just saying.
no. But I will say this, for as much of a dumbass,
How many people died in the fire? Is my question.
none of them is what I'm saying. They all got out.
Okay, cool.
They all
No
got out.
animals? No.
No, the dog was chained up in the backyard, and they
Okay.
got the neighbor ran and got the dog because the
Okay.
little baby children were crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not haunted. Too new to be haunted.
Okay.
But as dumb as the previous owner of the place was, he did us a favor. He just pushed us into doing what we needed to do. So now we have all the space we need. We have the garage. We have, I have a fitness studio now.
Ah,
Um,
there you go.
oh yeah, we have all a huge backyard. Um, all of the space, our outdoor, we have our fire, our solo stove set up. We have a smokeless fire pit. Got that set up with the table and chairs. We have outdoor rugs. We have like an outdoor living room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we upgraded. We went ahead and did that upgrade.
Okay.
Upgrade.
Okay. Well, good.
And I will say this about I've built a house before. I have a house. I own property. And when I was building that house with the architects and all that from the ground up in Chicago, I put my money into the fixtures, like the hard stuff, like the tile, so the marble, the granite, the limestone, all that stuff that's in the house, the hardwood floors and all. But I really was like, I can get whatever for the appliances. I can just get like not the bottom of the appliances, but the mid range because I can replace those at any time. In this place,
In this place.
In this place, they have the tip top tippy top of the line appliances, Samsung, everything that you can control it with your phone from like away. Be like,
Hello.
start the dishwasher now or start the laundry now. We'll be home and it times out. So it's just like I now understand why people pay and put so much to into nice appliances. I get it now.
It amazes you. This is
Didn't get it before.
okay.
I
All right.
get it. So we've been in a week.
Got it. So you all still have boxes and all that around. Y'all
Have you met me? We are 95% moved in. We are hanging the wall art and the mirrors now.
okay? Cool. Well,
Mm-mm.
congratulations.
I ain't got time for that. I can't. And I don't move with boxes anyway.
Oh, okay.
I
You don't.
move by. I move by tote bin.
Okay. Okay. You got
Everything's
people.
in a bin.
You got your people out there saying what up to you. George Luis Ruiz. You know,
Hey, George.
yeah, Georgie
There
boy.
he is. The
And shout out
Bay in the house. I miss
Jamal
you. I miss you, Jorge.
Jorge. And then Jamal Wilson is saying what up to us as well. So great to see you. What up? Shout out.
Dark man, miss you.
Oh,
That's him.
from CRX. Yes,
And
sir.
Columbia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So way back.
Yeah,
Way back.
you had that good voice. You had that voice. It
Yeah.
reminded me of what's my man on Hillary? Trevor from Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Trevor.
He had those pipes. He had a good
Oh,
voice.
Hillary,
Yeah,
will you
yeah,
marry?
yeah.
Speaking of which, have you been watching Bel Air?
Have not been watching Bel Air. Here's
Okay,
the
okay.
deal. So listen,
No,
listen. Here's the deal. Don't tell me about it because I know you're about to tell me about it, right? I've
no,
been
I'm not.
hearing about it. I've been seeing about it. So here's the deal. I've figured out that I am going to have one day where I just watch that and the Yeezus, the Genius
Oh, so
Kanye
good.
documentary. Yeah. So I haven't
So
watched
good.
any of that. And don't tell me nothing about it. I've heard about it. I've seen about it. Just don't go ahead.
No, I was just going to make you an offer,
Okay.
but you need to watch both of those. Extremely good.
Still ain't watched
You still ain't watched Black Panther?
Go ahead.
How are you that dark skinned and
This,
have not
this,
seen
it ain't-
Black Panther?
this is not about me right now. It's about you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You need to be roasted alive.
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry. Go ahead.
That was such a point of cultural pride for
I'll
our
give you that.
people.
I give you that. I give you that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I sidetracked you. Sorry about that.
People dressed up
I know.
in full African garb.
I made fun of some of those people too.
My classmates and my classmate, his wife, and their family, they looked so dope. I need to pull it up.
Oh, okay.
What did you just say?
Okay, no, don't pull it up. Don't pull it up.
They look
Good.
so dope.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay, so no, what I was going to say is, do
Is it
you
Wakanda
have the?
or am I like a dead
I
Dracula
think it's
about to get into a bat stand? Like
no,
what?
that's it. That's it. It's the cross.
Okay,
So, do you have the channel for
I do.
Bel Air? Oh,
I
I
do.
was about to offer it to you. I was
Peacock.
about to share my
Everybody got
peacock
the
with
same
you.
hookup you got though. You're not doing that special. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have Paramount Plus?
I do not. There's nothing on that I want. That's the CBS streaming, right? Or that's CBS?
Yellowstone.
Nope.
Kevin Costner.
Is he in that?
Is he in it? If I had pearls, they would be getting clutched right now. Kevin Costner is everything for me.
Okay.
Woo.
Tell me about Yellowstone. I have no idea about it.
It's in Montana,
Okay.
and he has a ranch.
Kevin Costner.
And yeah, and he's the head of his family, and they're trying to take his land, but
Okay.
it's drama on the ranch, and there's a lot of cowboys.
Is this something like Brokeback Mountain?
No.
Oh, it has
Why,
nothing.
why would I be raring?
You're weird. So that's why.
No.
Okay.
No, very masculine.
Okay.
Mm,
Gotcha.
men.
Gotcha.
Brooding. Mm,
Calm
no,
down.
no crying. Just like not really emotional. We don't want to hear your feelings. We just. Mm.
Okay. All right. That's okay. And okay. Tell me about so that's what it's about? Because you got me over here like, huh? I still haven't
But there's
I
drama.
just
You
got
gotta watch it. They're
okay,
trying to take its land and the Native
okay.
Americans, and
You can tell me about this because I don't have any aspirations of watching Yellowstone. I don't.
well,
And
it's
even
good.
my boring Facebook friends whose lives are pretty just like, a drag. I see them on Facebook talking about it. Not you, of course, because I'm just saying the Facebook friends that I have that talk about Yellowstone that I've seen aren't really amusing people.
Well, what's really kind of cool about it as well, I'm gonna watch it because Kevin Costner and. But what's cool
Is
is the
he is he better than Jason Statham?
oh, it's a totally different thing. Jason ain't quite old enough to reach that old man yummy.
Okay, keep going.
I love old man. Mm, I damn, I love old man.
All right.
But
That's
see, you
weird.
threw me off now.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, what's kind of cool though is the company that Batman works for. They're wearing all the clothes. So Batman works for a very upscale outdoor company and they sell cowboy stuff, hunting stuff, fishing stuff, whatever, but it's cowboy
Okay.
western kind of like stuff, but it's really high quality. And so they are pretty much outfitted by Batman's company.
Aha.
So it's pretty cool to be like, and then you can just like name all the pieces, and that's the this, and that's the this. Yeah.
Okay.
So the company's Filson, if you ever want to look it up.
Okay. I
And
don't.
she actually they mentioned it in the show.
I'm
You
joking. These are
could have
jokes.
pretended.
I said
But yeah,
jokes. I was joking. These are jokes.
but that's the only thing on Paramount other than watching, I guess, the back seasons of Survivor, Amazing Race.
They brought back the game. The game I know is on Paramount. Remember that show with
Yeah.
Tia
Tia
Mowry?
Mowry.
So they have a new updated edition of it. It's like Tasha Mack and her boyfriend, I think Pookie, and I think Malik, who was her son, he's about to be a coach or he's coaching. And I don't even know if that's factual. It's just what I've heard.
Same people, same
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah. No, not everybody. I don't think everybody's in the show. I think they added some more people, but like leave that alone. Please. Some of these shows you gotta just leave alone.
I ain't watching it.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, so back to me and past 7 months. We all over the place here. There's no structure. We're just going here, folks. Next week we'll be back. But this week, we just chilling. By the way, this is Notorious B.I.G.'s 25th anniversary uh,
Today?
of his death. Of his death. So we bringing back the baby right here.
Nice.
What were you doing when Biggie died? Do you remember what you were doing?
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
I was in Chicago. I
Chicago.
want to say I was at my girlfriend Kiki's house.
I think every girl from the West Side knew somebody named Kiki. Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, I'm from the west side, but Kiki's from the north side. So I think I
Okay.
was at Kiki's house with yeah, with her boyfriend at the time. I wonder if my brother was there. I think that was that brief moment in time. There were two brief moments in time where my brother and I like got along and kicked it together. And I think that was in that like that that brief squint and blink too hard and you miss it time.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we need to have a conversation of therapy upon that or what? Shouts out to Reese. Reese.
I'm okay.
Okay.
He out there in them streets. I don't know. He wherever he is, he got his own issues.
Uh,
How could
produ-
how could you have issues with me?
Producers of the Trey and Alex See What Had Happened Was podcast, uh, unbeknownst to Alex, have went out and have tracked down her. No, I'm just joking.
I mean, I
And
know where
here's the
he
footage.
is.
And here's the footage. Oh, okay. All right. I remember I woke up and listened to the radio and heard the news. A
Mm.
big guy. Yeah. No. 25 years ago is what I'm saying. That's my point. 25 years ago.
It was what's so funny that you say that is that were we in the car driving back? I don't know if we were in the car driving back from Chicago because Batman and I had to pull off a car heist
Oh, I thought
over.
you were talking about Kiki. Are we still on the Biggie memory or we moved on?
We on another dead somebody
Okay.
memory, but
Okay.
came up in my feed when somebody was like, "I'll never forget the day I turned on the radio and Alex Dupree was saying Aaliyah died when I was in Detroit."
Oh,
I'm just saying, they had that. People remember that I turned on the radio.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of moment.
Gene Phillips was on the air um, when it happened. It was a Sunday. And Gene Phillips was on. When I was living fun.
so you know, so Gene, his nickname.
The Airman.
I always thought he was like
A pilot.
a pilot because we used to wear a leather bomber
Yeah,
jacket,
he used to that was
and
probably his whole thing.
I think it was either I think it was you who told me no, it was because he's on the air on the radio, and I felt like the dumbest dummy.
No, this motherfucker fly a plane. He's spinning record.
And once you say that, it's like
He puts
no, that motherfucker didn't know how to fly a plane. Like no.
in there just like we do. He puts CDs and over records. Say what we do. He got no aviation license.
Like, where you gonna get the money to get that? Right.
Hey, Gene, we love you, man. Don't think we just so happy
but,
that
but you were working when we were working. We knew when people got paid. Where were you gonna get that? I just didn't
right.
connect the dots. we not.
Hey, shout out to Gene Phillips, man. He good people. Like we don't want to make it look like it was all Alex's fault, as you can see.
I just wished him happy birthday his last birthday on his Facebook
Did
page.
he ever wear one of those old like, pilot hats? Did he ever wear one of those?
No, I think it was just the jacket.
Oh my god! That man. Every time I get on this damn internet with you, oh my god. Y'all just have to see him. Y'all have to see who we're talking about. I'm gonna tag him in this, man. It's all love. We
He
ain't
was
got.
cool though. He has swag.
Yeah. Well, had a smooth voice too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, good guy.
We
Good.
work with some cool peeps.
Yeah. I mean, like, think about it. Like, my whole thing is like chocolate, So the chocolate bar, get my logo, here's the airman. So he would wear like pilot jackets. There you go. I mean, we all have our little what do you want to call it? Little gimmicks. So man, chocolate his was an air pilot thing, aviation. I'm thinking like one of those Snoopy pilot has that, Snoopy
Red Baron.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is why when we did the show together, I just
Oh my
stopped
God.
wearing eye makeup at some point.
Oh man.
I was like,
Okay.
what's the point?
Past 7 months. What else? Okay, so yeah, we got through the travel. My mom passed away. Mom passed away back in October. Mentally, I think I had been preparing for this to happen for maybe the past 3-4 years or so. Yeah, that happened back in October. Planning funerals and dealing with family members and want to beat up people in your family at the funeral and all that type of stuff. It didn't happen. It didn't. I wanted it to, but it didn't. And yeah, just moving on. That was October. Like 2 weeks after that was my birthday, Jamaica. So yeah, I had some of that stuff on my face that it was called limestone or whatever in the swamp. And it was pretty, it was the bamboo thing. You gotta look on my Instagram. I had the whole thing on my face. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was and then you wipe it off as you purify your face in the waters of
It was
Lake.
a minute, like Minnetonka.
Yeah, really like there was no other way I could get the stuff off. I'm like, I'm literally out here like I'm in damn Africa. So I'm putting my face in the river, and but it was pretty dope experience.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's been pretty, yeah.
I mean, I've been loving seeing you travel.
Yeah, so
Everything for me has been like
I'm gonna think
90-hour work weeks.
I'm gonna open up a travel club and start doing like cruises
Ooh,
and vacations and that type of stuff. Yeah,
let's do it. Let's go.
yeah. Shouts out my boy Blue because we've been talking about this for a while. Like, man, won't you go and hook up
You
something?
my boy, Blue.
Blue, 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 blue.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Where's the
um,
next trip? Where are you going next?
Dominican Republic and no DC in May, then Dominican Republic in June.
I love DC.
Hawaii and Jamaica are also on the agenda.
When?
I'll let you know. Hawaii toward the end of the year, Jamaica in the summer.
You were supposed to be going to Hawaii for Batman's 50th
That's
with,
probably
with
what it
me.
is. Then. That's probably what it is then.
Well, that's not this year.
What? Okay, well, we'll go back. How old is goddamn 50? How old is he now?
48 and a half.
Okay, all right. I'm like,
You know
man,
I like him old. Come on now. It only gets better from here.
AARPO. You heard me? You know?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's
Vitamins 4 times a day. Oh,
should. Does
this
not.
discount at the movie theater. Oh,
Not yet, but we ain't
black
going
and
to
white country western watching on Sunday morning. Oh,
probably.
okay. I should stop right there. Keep going. I got like one or two more in me though.
You ain't that far from it.
I'm damn far from it though.
You are not that far from 48.
I am. I was thinking 50, but I'm like 48 is 2 years. I'm still, yeah, I'm, yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
know how old you are.
Don't have these young folks on here thinking I'm old though, you know.
You're not old. Look how we look good,
And
but
I'm
you
damn,
are only a year younger than me.
this is true. And you're old though. So I'm right there at the line where I'm still young. If you've already crossed the line of being old.
If you
So,
could look this good in a year.
hey, I'm looking this good now. So put it together. And there you go. So yeah, that's really just been the gist of what's been going on. Working, traveling,
Working, working,
yeah,
working,
working,
working.
working, working, working.
Yeah, but I had a whole thing happen to me where I'm going to change the amount of work that happens. I've been working like 90-hour work weeks since September and traveling and this and that. And then the move happened and the move broke me. Like I knew I needed to do, I knew I needed some work-life balance, but I was
Mhm.
getting sick like 4 weeks every week.
Oh yeah,
And
because you have those anaphylactic things, shocks.
I do have those, but I haven't
So,
had that in a while.
okay, but oh, that's right, you did. I remember you saying you were sick, like you had like the flu or something, or felt flu-like symptoms, but it wasn't the COVID or
Oh
anything.
no, no, no. I still haven't had COVID.
I was just about to say you've completely dodged COVID, huh?
I have
Completely dodged it.
completely dodged COVID.
That's dope.
I mean, when you work from home, it's not so hard.
Yeah.
And then when you got a Batman who runs every single errand outside of the house, that was the agreement we made. Like, I'll hold the house down. I got everything around here. You
Mhm.
just do all the outside stuff, and I got all the inside stuff. So
Yeah.
he comes home, puts his feet up.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Next, you're gonna tell me how his feet look, right?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Okay.
He's got gorgeous feet. He could be a foot model.
Okay. Do
And like
you cut his
legs.
toenails and stuff? Do you
How did you know? I do cut his toenails and his fingernails.
sand them down too?
No, I don't need to. I can just I cut the majority of them with the clippers, and then the big ones I just get the little scissors to cut across.
Gotcha.
Like I do my toenails. That's how I do mine.
Gotcha.
And his fingernails, I do his fingernails.
The question, I'm not gonna ask this question
And
because
his beard. And his beard. I do his beard.
okay, cool. Do you paint his toenails? Fuck it, I'm gonna just ask you.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Who
Not even
wants that?
the clear glaze
No.
on it. You know, that's the man polish.
No. None of that. No, no, no. This dude is from Branson, Missouri. Grew up playing with the chipmunks and the dragonflies stop on his shoulder to stay high. He plays in the woods. He's a mountain biker. He's a no.
Got it.
I
Just ask.
like him rough and rugged. Arr.
You know, because a woman has a tendency to, you know, get with a man and have him start liking stuff he didn't know he liked, or liking stuff that she wants him to like. You
No,
know.
we had a rule. We have a strict rule in our relationship. You get to be you. That is the foundation on which we are built. So he doesn't have to go anywhere with me at, that I'm going. If he don't want to go, he doesn't have to participate in any activity. I'm a runner. He hates running. There's no running together. You
Mhm.
get to go see your friends if I don't feel like going to see him, because I'm tired this weekend, so I don't want to see the couple.
Yeah.
I get to stay home and have fun with your boys. Go do it up.
So how did that work? Because he was out working, you were in the house. Were you ever afraid at any point that he would bring back the COVID?
Oh, that was the thing. That's why I said I was doing everything in the house, because his job was to be hyper safe, just to take every single precaution. So, like, he was
Hmm.
going grocery shopping every day, but he would make sure not to stay in the building more than 10 minutes. So he would only get a few items, what he can get, get and go. Like, his whole day was, I cannot get COVID. I have to take all the extra precautions because I can't bring it back to her. Because if I do, she's dead.
And that shit worked. Y'all got through it.
Yeah. Yeah. But he was very careful. When other people were being lax and stuff, it was like, don't be out here killing me, man.
So I guess he was social distancing and all of that while he was out.
Everything. Masks.
Hazmat suit, like he had it all, huh?
He had his beard and the mask, so he had extra stuff to block the COVID cooties.
Now,
Yeah. The
with some people,
gloves and all
it was
that.
inevitable that, some people just got it, because
I,
remember I had it December of, was it
oh, I
20?
know.
Yeah,
Because that was some recklessness that happened.
with me, yeah, it
That
was.
was some recklessness. So the thing is also with
Oh,
that
I
man,
hated that too but go ahead, yeah.
his job, he wasn't around anybody. So his office, they cleared out the office. They sent them home. And a lot of them just worked from home.
Hmm.
And so the building had been primarily empty. He was an essential worker, but he runs these buildings. So he runs the warehouses and stuff like that. So he also can kind of make his schedule. So the things he does, he can go and do them when no one's there, or he can show up at work early, 6 a.m. before people report to work, things like that. But most of those buildings were empty because, they either worked from home or, there were layoffs in every company,
Mm,
furloughs.
yeah, and it seems like now the norm is to work from home.
Hell yeah, it's what's up. The
You
best
know,
thing ever.
I'm a little partial to that because sometimes when I'm at home, I'm distracted. You know what I'm saying?
By what?
Oh, excuse me. Hold on.
Where's your cough button?
That's right. It exists. I'm distracted. The TV's on. First Take is on. Now at this point, I'm watching, see what Stephen A. is talking about, who his guest is or whatever.
You don't
Um,
turn it on.
well, here's the deal. I got to have something going. Like if I'm at work I gotta have something playing in the background. So if it's the radio, it's the TV, I'm listening to something. Gotta have something going.
I thought I did too. I sit here in silence. I don't
Yeah.
even,
Yeah,
have the radio or any of that
you're
going.
weird. Yeah, you're weird. You're weird.
No, I used to. I used to always have something on, some noise, some something, and I'm focused, man. I'm
Yeah.
here, and I'm focused, and I'm on the radio too. So being on the radio, I need to quiet on the set while I'm doing my radio stuff. And so that's annoying. Play it and stop it and play it and
Yeah.
stop it. Because it's
Yeah.
not like in a studio where it's all connected, not my setup anyway.
It seems like I need more people around me for me to hurry up and get my job done. Because I get to work, I can knock out what I have to do within 30, like 40 minutes of the day. And then my whole day is free. But when I'm here at home, it's like I start at 9 and I'm not finishing until like 6. But this is because, of course, I'm stopping, I'm watching TV. I don't have that many distractions as I have. So I prefer to be around some folks. So I would like a hybrid because,
No, hybrid.
Sleepy Joe was talking about, hey, let's get back. By the way, he's fucking up too.
What? You think he is?
Well, I, I don't want to give a initially, yeah. Yeah. His grade, like right now, where we at with this is March 9th. This is his second year. This will be his
Yeah, he's a
year.
year. He's a
And like 2 months.
year and
He's
yeah.
got he's got a D plus from me.
A
Uh
who plus?
D plus C.
D as in dog?
D as in damn, he got a D. Damn, he's got a D. Yes.
Really? Are you
But,
being a little
what?
harsh?
No, but it's okay. It's only the first year. But if I were to give him a grade, yeah, he's got a D.
What
It's
did Trump get from you?
oh, F, 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 and F, all 4 years.
So you think they're that close together? D is next to F.
Okay, C minus,
Okay, I'm better with that. But
C minus,
Jesus.
C minus. Um,
How's Kamala doing?
N slash A. I don't know. What is she supposed to do?
She just
Out,
walked across the Edmund Pettus Bridge.
yeah, and just be there. I don't think the vice. I don't think she was. That was just symbolic. Like she has no power, and everybody knows that. What does the vice president do? What is the significance of the vice president? To take over when the president dies. But in
Yeah.
the middle of that, like what? What's your job?
Help push the agenda.
Right, by going out, making appearances, that type of stuff. So,
Yeah.
okay. No. If she's the perfect spokes, hell, I hear they don't, you can tell they don't really, I don't know, the connection ain't there with them two. If you see them, you can tell they argue a lot. And
You
he
think
sets,
so?
yeah, and he sets her up. Yeah. And
I'm
I would,
just impressed with her social media presence. Like whoever's working her channel, her
I don't even think am I following her?
oh,
Yes.
she's on it. Like it
Oh, is
is.
she really?
Oh, yes. Everything. And she is on top of everything that needs to be right and moral and
Okay.
and and woke and getting spotlighted. And she is there
Yeah.
for every step of the way. So she's missed nothing. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's a team. That's a whole team. That ain't Kamala
Yeah.
with her 52 characters. Who got time
So
for
my,
that?
so my thing is just he's not moving quick enough. Remember he was asked a few months back about like helping black folks. Like I don't necessarily remember what it was, so I'm not gonna even pretend as if I have like fake um anger toward him. But like I can give you two things. Number one, the whole uh loan forgiveness thing.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
let's do that.
That needs to happen for people.
Yeah, and I also want to see some type of like it was a real quick reaction to, and deservedly so, when he passed that Asian hate. Was it a bill or something?
I feel some type of way about that.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm.
like show a little compassion that at least if you're not gonna give black folks reparations, at least recognize that uh it was messed up back in the day. Give some type of um, constant. And I know it was done before. We're sorry. Some type of, you know, hey man, I voted for you, brother. What you gonna do for me? And I'm not looking for it just now, but I need to see something in the next year and a half or so. So
They
yeah,
passed that anti-lynching bill finally.
yeah. So that's a step. Him putting a sister in the Supreme Court. That's a step. You know,
With a sister name. I
yeah.
was like, they didn't pick Monica Ross or
Like What is it? I don't know her
Can
name.
Johnny?
Something like
Kajani?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Y'all know what I mean.
Give me something else, Joe. Let's pay some loans back because that's what the younger folks are waiting on. I see it all on Facebook all the time on social media. Memes.
Yes.
Everybody's like, "Come on up off them loans, Joe. Come on up off them."
I have a girlfriend who's had a very good job
Yeah.
since forever, since straight out of college. And she paid hers off at 41,
Mm-hmm.
paid her student loans off at 41. It's like, what? I know you for a while. I don't know exactly what age, but
Yeah. About 2 years ago, I had to wipe them out, get them out
yeah.
of the way because you live with a burden. It's like people look at your credit and be like, "Oh, you got student loan," So I set up. I don't now, you know. So yeah, so that's what with Joe. That's my thing with Joe. That is
He's
my
done a lot. I mean,
and a lot.
he's
And think
done a
about
lot.
and this excuse we use for every president, but think about what he inherited when he got in there. And I'm not trying to provide any excuses. I already said the man is at a C minus with me. So we'll see. It happens. You don't go in there perfect. You got some stuff because he's like that whole taking him out of Afghanistan. Um, you know, yeah, that was inevitable to happen. It was going to happen, but
Yeah, that
yeah,
was a rough one for me. It was
mhm.
gonna happen either way, or it's either gonna happen slow or happen fast or
Yeah.
happen medium. It was gonna happen.
So just things like that. It doesn't seem like Biden has it together just yet, but it's still too early. It's only a year and some months. So let's give old Sleepy Joe some slack, I guess. I
I'm
guess.
giving him a lot of slack.
Yeah. So
He does he
go ahead.
sleep? I'm surprised. I don't
He's
want to put it out
old though.
there.
He's old, man. He's
I
old.
know he cannot keep up this pace
He's old, bro.
and
Yeah.
keep up this pace.
Yeah. He's
I
old guy.
don't, I don't want to put bad energy out there, but I'm just saying, he's old.
So check this out. Before we close out, I want to tell you about this concert that I went to over the weekend. Yo, best concert I've ever attended in my lifetime. And
Ever,
ever,
ever.
ever.
Wait. Before you even say who it was, have you seen Michael Jackson in concert?
I've seen him on TV perform. I wasn't there. It's the
Okay.
difference between actually watching it
I
and
agree.
being there.
I just need to go through a few people just so other folks aren't having a whole heart
Best
attack.
concert I've ever attended. But go ahead,
And
continue.
have you ever attended seeing Prince live?
I've seen Prince live. Yes.
So
At
you're
the
saying better than Prince right now, is what you're saying, okay? Have
yeah,
you
yes,
wow.
yes. Continue.
Okay,
No, you're
I'm gonna leave it right.
yeah, it stopped you for a second, but yes. And this
I'm
is
gonna
why
leave
I
it
say
there.
that. This is why I say that. I went when I was like 24 or 25, and I really didn't appreciate Prince
Mm,
the way I do now at a later age.
got
You
that.
know, I
Yeah.
think I was just going because, oh, it's Prince. I grew up listening to him. I know him a few songs. I
Yeah.
know this is some good stuff, monumental stuff that I'm going to, but I didn't really appreciate, wow, I'm at a Prince show and Morris Day and the time I performed. It wasn't like that for me. I went,
Okay.
okay, I got free tickets or something like that. So, but
I
keep
get
going.
that pass.
Keep going.
Janet.
Yes, I've seen Janet perform. Yes, once. And she wasn't even dancing. This was Janet like 3, 4 years ago.
Oh, well, that's because
So
when
this
you
is
went.
before
Okay.
I think she practices another religion now and she doesn't get sexy Janet anymore. She has all of her clothes on. It's still pretty fly because she's there and she has her dancers doing Janet
Oh yeah,
Jackson
yeah.
stuff. So and every now and then she'll come in and hit a two-step or something like that with them and then, just dip back in the background. But
Okay.
I never seen like the Rhythm Nation tour or Velvet Rope tour or anything. None of
Okay,
that.
okay. Those were the ones.
Yeah. No,
Bruno?
never seen Bruno Mars. Wait, never seen Bruno Mars perform. Nope, never seen Bruno Mars. Nope. No, no,
Okay.
no, no,
I
no.
think I've hit some of the big ones that people talked about where concerts were.
And I've seen Drake, I've seen Future, I've seen Usher perform, I've seen Jay-Z perform, I've seen Jay-Z and Beyonce, I've seen Mary J. Blige, I've seen R. Kelly,
Oh, ooh,
I've seen, and this hands down was the
okay.
best concert I've ever attended.
Okay. I just wanted you to put some of the people out there so you
Absolutely.
are putting it in context.
Absolutely.
Now carry on.
New Edition, Charlie Wilson, and Jodeci this past weekend. I've never seen any of those three in concert. Never seen New Edition. Never seen Jodeci. Who? What? Huh?
I've
Jodeci
I've seen all three separately.
and Charlie Wilson. So Jodeci opened the show. They were the freaking openers. Jodeci. Let me say. I'm gonna repeat that. Jodeci opened the show.
All of Jodeci, not just Casey and JoJo.
Casey, JoJo, Dalvin, and Devontae. All four of them. All four were there.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, and I wanted that. You could have gave me that in the middle or like last, with Jodeci. But Jodeci opened. Charlie Wilson then performed. He puts on a pretty decent show. Not,
I
you know,
agree. I've seen
he
Charlie.
said he said he had two knee surgeries or something like that, and he was getting around on the stage pretty good. So
Well, I've seen okay, so tell me about New Edition then, because I've seen them too.
now that I think because for me, I've never seen New Edition in concert like ever, and it's always because of what they would go through,
Yep.
the breakup. Did I see Belle Biv DeVoe? I want to say I may have seen Belle Biv DeVoe
Yeah.
perform, but it was probably not like in a concert setting, like at a summer outside type
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
one of those type of things. Um,
So
man,
let me try to compare it with you. So I saw New Edition 10 years ago in Richmond, Virginia. It was fun. It was fun. There were grown men in the seats behind me saying, Candy Girl.
so
It was so fun.
Candy Girl was never one of my favorite songs. Like I like the teenage, the Can You Stand the Rain, If It Isn't Love, Any Heartbreak,
Yeah.
those. Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know. It was just the energy. It was just the energy that was in the building. And then you couple that in with the fact that it's Jodeci and New Edition and
Yeah.
um the fact I had a few to drink and it was just the whole everything was hitting on all cylinders. So it was just a good experience for me.
There's nothing like nostalgia. I mean, no matter how much your person in the moment,
Yeah.
compare that concert to any concert you've seen of somebody who was your person 20 years ago and then you see them like they're always going to win.
Yeah.
Nostalgia always wins.
Yeah. So that was hands down best show I've ever attended. And then if you look at my Facebook status, you can see people chiming in saying, "Man, I've seen New Edition 5 times, 10 times," and you're right. This was the best show ever. It was something about
Oh,
the energy was just great. Um, Jodeci.
show to say.
Who knew? Who knew they were going to get back together and go on tour? You know?
I put it past, well, I would say past nobody except the Fugees. But other than them,
The
I
Fuji.
say everybody. Well, they had said never, ever, 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 ever,
They
ever,
did get
ever,
back
ever,
and
ever.
recorded a song and went out on tour, right? And Lauren,
No, they didn't.
no, they had a few shows, or was it just her?
It's just her showing up
Okay,
late
they didn't
or
do a
not showing up at all.
tour. They didn't start. Okay,
Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
this
Oh
was
no!
like
No!
15 years ago, though.
Oh no! No! No!
Yeah.
Unless I missed something, it was oh no! 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 They
Oh,
said it very clear. Clef was very clear.
oh, okay. He was
But yeah,
banging.
but
He was
other than
banging her,
that,
right? They were dating, right? He and Lauren,
Lauren, that was not the problem. The problem was with him and Praz.
because Prize was hitting that too, right?
Two? Is this what we doing right
Like the City Girls. Like what is it? City, not the City
now?
Girls.
City
City
High.
High. Yeah, when the two dudes were banging old girl in the group. Sometimes you can't start the sandwich. You gotta just stop at the bread. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the whole sandwich. That messes up the whole. Everybody that juiced each other blew it. Look at them girls from Floetry. That was the greatest thing ever when them girls dropped. Then all of a sudden, they got into a relationship. Marsha said, "Fuck you, other girl," and look at her now. Where's the other girl? She didn't
They
even try
were
to
a
win.
couple?
Yeah, the two Floetry girls, they were.
What
Yeah,
was it? A Marsha Ambrosius
and the other one, we don't even know.
and
Ain't
the
heard from
other
that girl.
one?
Ain't heard from that girl since '02, '03.
They were a couple?
They were a couple, and they broke up. Yes,
Hmm.
they
So
broke up.
what
This is what I'm
so
at. You can't fuck with the church's money. You can't. You got to separate it.
so
You
the
got
only
to
people that have probably made that work, what's that husband and wife?
Ashford
They
and Simpson.
well,
No,
he died. No, the ones that they won't go away. Those songs are in damn near the C category still, and they should be golds because they was from 2000, whatever the hell.
you're
You know
talking about
that,
Kendrick?
yeah, Kindred, the
Is it?
family song.
Yeah,
Them songs still getting played like they A's.
yeah. Understand as you play,
They
baby.
jams though.
Yeah, they had some joints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they now, though?
I don't know,
I
somewhere counting their
heard.
money.
I
Nah,
heard.
they somewhere rolling in their money.
Yeah.
Because they didn't
Boy,
have to split it. They kept it in the family as the husband and wife.
wow.
It ain't like Sounds of Blackness where everybody got 10 cents.
Facts. Yeah, this is about 700 in a month. It was
Right. None of them got paid. They all went
only,
bankrupt.
only Ann. Ann was the only one eating good. She had her name in the credits. It was Ann on the CD cover.
Hmm.
All the other 699. Yeah.
Food stamps, getting cheese.
All right, people. So you can join us every single Wednesday here on Facebook, Instagram, also on Twitter. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is just us coming back here, just to do a show, just to let you know we're back and we're here and we're safe and we're gonna be back here every single week, right, Alex? Because it's always Alex's fault that we're back.
It is not my fault. They already know. I don't even have to defend myself. They
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Well, thank you guys for checking us out every single week at around this time, Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock. I'm Trader Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dupree.
Y'all have a great one. Deuces.